So I don't basically make highlights or anything else like that. I just basically give you what you got. So anyway, they did take out of the game the radio guy. They don't ever talk about things they removed from the game. One of the things they did remove was used to advance a day, and they used to have a radio guy pretty much going through the content of what happened through baseball through that day. For some unspoken reason, and I mean they just never commented about it, they took this guy out. I don't know why. Anybody can explain it? I really don't have an answer. Well, anyways, so we're scheduled to have Sanchez and Williamson. I don't see no reason why we shouldn't have Sanchez just go. So we're just going to go, and we're undefeated, so I'm not going to overly overmanage. Because, I mean, you can see Wheeler's ready to go because he's had an extra day rest, but I don't see the point in pushing it because Nola's not going to be ready for the next day. So we'll just have Sanchez go. Sanchez is a perfectly fine pitcher. We'll get Realmuto back in the lineup today. See, some of the other guys are getting a little tired. So we're going to do... I'm going to give Marsh a go, and he's going to play center field today. Yeah. Let's see here. I'll get Bohm to play. No. That's it. No, this just... Actually, we could do that. Get Bohm to play first. Harper will be DH, so he gets a little bit of rest. And yeah, we can get Schwarber to play left. And we basically play Sosa at third. And that kind of works. So we still have a decent lineup. Harper gets a little bit of a respite. Yeah, that actually works out for us. So we're going to do that today.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and today's starter, Christopher Sanchez.
Well, just a three-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter, so always very important for him to have a good feel and command all three. Sometimes you can make that three look like four if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those three pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
And now the lefty right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
That's to third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Kicks and fires. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Now the throw to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit. In there at the knees. That's strike one. And ball one. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Steps on the bag for 1. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Little chopper rolls foul. Grounded to third. Could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
1 down. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. On the ground, right side, base hit, and a run comes in. Lead runner around second. Throw into third, pulls into third safely as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be. Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Christian Encarnacion Strand in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
That one ripped. Marsh makes the play, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Reds 2, and the Phillies coming up. And we're back. So here's the lefty, Brandon Williamson.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Swings and misses. Going 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The lefty fires. Fly ball to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's Trey Turner. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. That's down and in.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And the pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases, third home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And now here is Harper. And a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
0-1 now. And there's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Wouldn't chase that time. 1 down, base is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through that.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Batting fifth.
1 gone, runner at first. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Just missed. That one missed. Two and 0 to count. Here comes. This one smacked out to left center. That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That's towards center. Fairchild moving under this one. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead and run scores.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
This is Bryson Stott.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch misses.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Real Muto runs on the ground right side, and that one handled on the run, sends it over to first. On target, he got him. Nice play. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds 2. Top of the second, in now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Strike 2. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And the 2-2. Rocking it out towards right center. This looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
Colby Allard into the game.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here's Luke Maile. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The pitch. In the air, right field. And that one gets down, fair ball. The throw into second.
He's safe.
Here's the left fielder, T.J. Friedel. In the air out towards right center. Castellanos moves on it. He makes the grab. Runner tags up for third.
Now batter, the designated hitter.
And the batter now, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Right through there for a strike. Maile stands at third with 1 gone to the inning. Out front and foul to the left side. Just outside. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 5-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And he takes a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one off the mark,
One
and
ball,
the count is 1-2. And they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And here it comes. That just misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Candelario in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bounce to the right. Stop. Over to first. That's out number 3. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, down the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Struck him out looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that one clips the corner. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Left fielder.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Hey, I appreciate the follow.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Trey Turner on deck for the Phils. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Trey Turner with a chance now.
Ball
The
one.
shortstop takes the ball.
Ball one, no strike.
And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Bryce Harper to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Missing inside, and that's ball one. Man on second, 2 down. And another ball. In the air out to center. Fairchild settles under this one and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Jake Fraley. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the catch. 1 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. This ball's chopped on the ground. In time to Bone. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The batter, the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion.
2 outs, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Way outside, and that is ball 1. Encarnacion Strand measures 6 feet even, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. The line to kick the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Stop. Throws to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 5 and the Phillies 4. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here is Alec Bohm. Williamson back to work. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Oh, 0-2 now. Good eye right there. Next offering misses down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. That's a laser base hit.
The batter, the
Tough
catcher.
game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and They've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Brandon Williamson won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Frankie Montas on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike. Boom at third. Realmuto at second with nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
No, he held up. Two down. Wouldn't chase that time. Bryson Stott next to bat for Philadelphia. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Three-two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Two on, one out. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Squeezes it, and there are 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Hit, 1 run in already.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
This to center field. Fairchild sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Stuart Fairchild. Allard back to work. That clips the corner.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
And a 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Stop. Jump throw. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Mailey batting for the 2nd time. And that's strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And it's even up. Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And another ball. And it's filled up. This one in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the grab. 2 down. Now the left fielder, T.J. Friedel, 1 for 2. Front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The line of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Reds go down quietly. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Bottom of the 4th, and now Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they jump out front. It's 6-5.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one at 95, missed up top, ball one. Base hit, that was smoke through the infield.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Harper gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's hard hit on the line. Fairchild makes the grab, one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
JT Realmuto steps in. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 9-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Emilio Pagan.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 15, Emilio Pagan.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, base is empty. Check swing, and that's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And that's outside. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
On a line out towards center. Fairchild makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-5. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Steer. As the lefty gets to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Popped up. Stop. Has a beat on it. Nabs it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain now at the plate. And a strike in there.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
1 down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Catches, stumbles, hangs on.
All right, kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And another ball. On the ground to third. In time to bowl. And that will end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Edmundo Sosa. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Friedel puts it away, and there's one down.
Center fielder, number 60.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering is outside. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Left-hand batter waits. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Schwarber, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one hammered. Fairchild going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Man at first, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Out there to center, Fairchild settles underneath it, and that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, top 6. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. First pitch just misses.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
The Reds down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Encarnacion Strand in the box again. Takes a strike. Two outs. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Sims.
Number 39.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So here's the Phillies
Leading
DH,
off for the
Bryce
Phillies,
Harper,
the
1 for
designated
3.
hitter, Bryce Harper.
And here it comes. Harper, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Fairchild has this one sized up. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Alec.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Alec Bohm. First pitch swinging. Sims in his 6th season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Real Justo.
Swings through that one. Real Muto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. 2 down, nobody on, and that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. That's in the dirt. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Out of here. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 10-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman graded out of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is inside ball 1. Next offering way off the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Fairchild makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Spencer Turnbull.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strike.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here's the catcher, Luke Maley. That one's in there. Strike 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 29.
Here's the left fielder, TJ Friedel. First pitch misses. 1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-handed reliever. That just misses, and the count is 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swung on, belted. Castellanos going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging for third. So up next, Spencer Steer. And that's outside, and that's ball 1. looking, and he did not like the call. Reds leave one. Work to do. It's 10-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Sam Moll.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And the pitch. Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1. That one fouled off. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. The other way. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Inside, almost got him. Stop. Aboard here at first with nobody out. Moll keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's in there. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Up the middle, and that squirts through.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Left-hand batter waits. Strike 1. First
ball,
and
one
second,
strike.
no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a ball evens the count. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third. One run is in. Throw cut off, down to the plate.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now Kyle Schwarber. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And that's outside. Ball to strike. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Candelario drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall. And he's got it.
The batter, number 7, Shortstop. Ray Turner.
Fernando Cruz comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
That one ripped way back there. And it hits the fence. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And now it's 13-5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Candelario drifts towards it, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Runner at second, two down. In the air, right field. That is the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. Phillies on top, 13-5. We're at the top of the 8th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Matt McClain. Now into the ball game on defense, Johan Rojas. He'll be out in left field.
Number 18, Johan Rojas.
The pitch. That's in there, and that's strike one. Hit weakly on the ground. Sosa.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
So digging in, Jamer Candelario. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. To the right side. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. First offering, and it just misses. The Phils up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Two outs. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Siggy on to the bottom of the 8th, and now JT Realmuto.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Cruz back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Action in the pen down there. Ian Gibaut preparing to come on if needed. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Ball one there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. That one missing inside. This one in the air. McLean under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one lifted in the air center field. Fairchild should have this one. Snags it for the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Pulls that one foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. March makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he grounds one to the right side. Stott over to first in time. The Reds now down to their final out.
Up next in Cincinnati, the catcher, Luke.
Here's the Reds catcher, Luke Maile. Ground ball to Boone. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And the final here today, 13-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
And yes, we have an 8-run win and an 8-run save because he pitched 3 innings to end this game. He did really well. I'm actually really impressed with Spencer Turnbull. He's had a good start to the season for us. They had a very good start, hammered Sanchez. We're going to have to keep an eye on that because he did not have a good pitching showing. Hopefully we'll be able to do better in future games with him. If not, we might have to switch with a different fifth starter. So, yeah. So for those of you watching on YouTube, this is David B69. I'm out.
3 hours and 55
Watching
minutes.
on Twitch, I will be playing the last game of the series.
Thank you for joining us here this evening.
But man, look at that. Look at how much runs they gave up in just the beginning part of the game. 9 runs early. Offensively, we performed really well. Yeah. Thought it was a good day offensively. Real Madrid did really well. I mean, obviously, Schwarber played really well. Turner played really well. So, need Harper and Castellanos to get in the fray and Stott as well. But with the offense going the way it's going, it's hardly seen as any kind of blemish to our offense. I mean, we got 17 hits today. 17! That's insane! So, big win. Allard did a great job giving us 5 innings in relief. After Sanchez could only give us 1. So overall, that's a good day.